say is that the Democratic Alliance will not be supporting the budget in its current form, and therefore the budget being tabled today does not have a parliamentary majority. We obviously put on the table a number of our requirements to stimulate growth and jobs and to move beyond just tax and spend, and those have not been acceded to. We obviously remain open to further discussions before these budget instruments are voted on in Parliament in the coming months. But as the budget sits today, we are not able to support it in its current form.
But it will be tabled.
I've no doubt it will be tabled, but tabling a budget that doesn't have a majority, I don't know what the consequences of that are, but these are consequences that the Finance Minister and others will have to bear.
Well, what do you envisage? Because we are in new territory, we're in uncharted waters at the moment in terms of those that dissent within the GNU and what that means for the tabling of the budget. As you say, structurally, procedurally, that's going to go ahead. We've heard other parties talk about the Amendment Acts and so on, and enacting that as a tool to make some changes in how this budget goes going forward. What are your thoughts on that, and do you see yourself playing that role?
The Democratic Alliance will use our votes in Parliament to ensure that the budget is one focused on growth and jobs. And we will now obviously have to use whatever parliamentary processes exist to make sure that that happens. I think the reasons for our opposition will become clearer after the speech, and I think we'll be able to explain in more detail why we're opposed to some of the decisions that have been made. However, as I've said, our door remains open. These budget instruments will only be voted on from the 2nd of April when the fiscal framework comes on, all the way through to the Division of Revenue Act and the Taxation Laws Amendment Act. All of those require a parliamentary majority to get forward. We will continue to leverage our position to ensure that we have a growth and jobs budget, not one that focuses just on tax, spend and cut.
John, the concern is that this is a big one. This is a big item. And if you can't agree, and this is not something that you endorse, what does it say about the strength and the cohesion of the GNU?
I think there needs to be far greater consensus building within the GNU. And I think that there needs to be a far more give and take from some of the partners within the GNU who seem to think that they still have a majority and who seem to think that other partners must just take the hindmost on every single issue, all the way from cabinet seats being doled out to laws being passed to things being signed into law, and that you must just sit and take it. The message is very clear from us. We're here for the growth and jobs agenda. Where it supports the growth and jobs agenda, we will get behind it. But when decisions are made that exclude us from being able to meaningfully impact the growth and jobs agenda, we will make sure that our voice is heard. Thank
I'm
you.
assuming that was the sticking point.
I cannot comment on anything that was discussed in the Cabinet.
Are you unhappy?
I am unhappy because I really thought this was an opportunity for us to really make some big, bold decisions that we're going to get South Africa onto the path for real comprehensive growth. I think we have a missed opportunity, but hopefully it's not too late. And before these matters are voted on in Parliament, we can find each other.
2 minutes to go. I'll let you go,
Thank
John.
you.
Thank you very much for stopping by. So that's the
Thanks for watching. All across our beautiful country, people are joining forces to elect the new government that can rescue South Africa. Like and follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Please share our videos with friends and family. Let's rescue South Africa.